Today I'm going to show you how to make 7 of these phone stands from a single 1x4 board. This is a super practical woodworking project because it's a great gift for coworkers or a Father's Day gift, or some people just want to buy it for themselves to have at their computer. This project is also very fast, and the best part is that it's cheap because a 1x4 by 8 footer is about $5 right now, and you can sell these phone stands for $20 to $25 each. For one phone stand, you're gonna need 2 pieces of the 1x4, one at 8 inches and one at 5 inches. First thing I'm going to do is cut off the factory end, just take about a 1/2 inch off. Then measure and mark at 8 inches. And then 5. On the 8-inch piece from the end, we're going to mark and measure at 1 inch and then at 1 3/4. And then we're going to extend those lines to 1 3/4. Just using a carpenter's square to connect the lines so that we have, this is where we're going to cut out. Then on the shorter 5-inch piece, we're going to mark and measure at 1 1/2 and 2 1/4. And then those lines are going to be 1 3/4 inches long. Use my carpenter's square to connect these. Now I'm going to cut these out on the scroll saw. So if you are comfortable with the miter saw, you can make these initial cuts here on your miter saw. I'm not going to demonstrate that on YouTube. But you can just cut the whole thing out with your scroll saw. Super easy to do. Just take your time because you want these to be straight as possible, because the straighter they are, the better quality that this product is going to look. So I'm just going to enter, and I'm going to go right on the line. I don't want this to be too wide. I also don't want it to be too tight that this other wood won't fit in here. So I'm just going to cut right along the line, turn it, and go all the way out. Then we want to do a quick test fit just to make sure that it fits. If it doesn't fit, if you need to take more off, then just go to your scroll saw and see where it needs to be trimmed. Now I'm going to sand it using 150 grit sandpaper. I want to sand where those cuts were made, but it's hard to get a sander in there, so I'm going to do a small piece and just get those edges. Next step is to stain or paint it. I am going to stain this one with Minwax Ebony, which is a black stain. You want to make sure you get all of the end grain. You could also make this exact design but use 1x6s. And that'll just make it a little bit bigger so that tablets could sit on there a little bit better. This design will hold an iPad, but if you wanted to market it as a tablet holder, that would be an idea. Always wipe off all of the excess stain. Once that stain dries, you are all done. If you want to further customize this, you can definitely paint some kind of a logo or saying on it. Also, if you are a laser owner, this is something that would be great to laser and customize for people. One idea as a way to market this would be put like a company logo on. So maybe a boss wants to buy these as like employee gifts or something like that. So what's great about this project too is that, like I said, it was quick, it was easy, low cost, high profit. If you want more projects like this, you need to be in the membership. I'm gonna have a link in the description. Come check it out.